At the end of the hackathon, every team is eligible to win one of the following 3 awards: a Judge's Choice Award, a Viewer's Choice Award, and an HPC in the City Impact Award. I want you to note at this point that there are no numbers in front of these awards, and the sequence in which I will present them in this presentation don't tell anything about which award is actually better than the other one. In fact, the prize you can win for all these 3 awards is exactly the same. But it's important to note that you cannot win them all. We don't want to create a situation where one team is running away with everything and everyone else is disappointed. After all, this is supposed to be a fun event as well as a competitive one. So let me talk a little bit about how these different awards actually work. The first one is the Judge's Choice. So here we have assembled a team, a jury team, where each judge can give a maximum of 100 points for each team. And these points are divided amongst 5 criteria. The first criterion is the viability and usefulness of a project. So the question that the jury will ask themselves at this point is, does the project that the team created have a realistic chance to get continued? Is it realistic to actually build it for real? The second criterion is the creativity of execution, or the wow effect. So there we will ask ourselves, how creative is the execution of the project? Did you come with new use cases, big opportunities, or surprises? So is it really something where we look at it and we think, wow, this is really cool? And maybe even we wouldn't have thought of that at that point. The third criterion is the technical complexity. So it's a little bit similar to the previous one in the sense that we also here think about, oh, does this really wow us, this project? So here we ask ourselves, though, instead of the overall execution of the project, how technically impressive was the hack? Was the technical problem that you tackled really difficult? And did the technology and the way that you handled it make you go, wow? The fourth criterion is collaboration. So there we also look at, how did you work together as a team? So how well did you collaborate? And also, did you achieve what you wanted to achieve? And the final criterion is the presentation. So basically, number one, were you able to present a functioning solution in the form of, say, a small little prototype or something? And also, did you stay within the time limits of your presentation? Jamie will talk about that quite extensively, I think. And the third aspect that we'll look at under presentation is, did you communicate your project and its value well based on the way that you presented it? So now to the second award, which is the Viewer's Choice. And it's really very much straightforward. At the end of the hackathon, there will be a presentation session. You will present your project, not only to us and to the other team members, but also to other people that might be interested in watching the stream, like, for example, your friends and family, or also other community members. So there we will make available a form where people can log in and can select the team that they thought did the best job. And in the end, we're going to count the votes, and the team with the most votes wins. Easy, right? And then for this hackathon, we have one special award, because as you might have seen in all the briefs and in all the discussions that we have had, this hackathon is under the banner of HPC in the city. So we also wanted to give out an award to the team that creates something that is most valuable to the city of Atlanta. So when you're planning your projects, also keep this a little bit in mind, to think about, okay, so what value would my project actually create for the local area that it is supposed to be meant for? Good luck, folks.